Hey, you don't really hate yourself. You're just lost. At least that's my opinion. My name is Marcus. This is Discover Ignite, where we discover possibilities and ignite change. And here what I'd like to do is provide you guys a little bit of guidance, some advice, some tips and tricks to help you guys better improve your life through things, experiences that I have personally gone through. Today, I want to talk about how can you stop hating yourself? Now, this is one of the questions that, a lot of us ask ourselves, right? There are moments where you may feel that you just hate yourself, right? You don't even want to be in the same room with yourself. And, I've gone through that myself too, right? Like I've been at times in my life where I really don't want to be in the same room with myself, but you have to understand that, whatever it is that you're holding on to, that one little thing that you're holding on to that's really making you hate yourself, it was just a moment. It was a moment in time in which perhaps, you even still tried to do your best. Maybe you didn't, maybe you did. But nonetheless, that moment's passed. And now you start hating yourself, right? You feel like that one perhaps opportunity was the one opportunity you had. And perhaps you think that relationship was the one relationship that you will never see again. Perhaps it was that job, perhaps it was that business, perhaps it was some opportunity that you feel like you have missed. Ultimately, we have to realize that a lot of times there is more than just that time. We feel like leading up to that point, that was that one defining moment. But that defining moment doesn't say that there's not another defining moment to come, right? Maybe that time, that moment in time was not the time. That moment in time was not your time. That's okay. Forgive yourself. You really need to forgive yourself. And realize that things come in abundance. That just because you missed out on that particular opportunity or that situation, it doesn't mean that another situation like that is going to occur, if not better. You just have to be mindful of that. Stop beating yourself up. Stop hating yourself for some little thing in your life, right? In the grand scheme of things, how much does that thing really matter? Now maybe you may say, okay, well that's great, Marcus, but you know what? That was a time. That's where I could have got ahead, and hey, I get it. But the truth is that sitting there and dwelling about what happened, about the choices that you made during that time, and for whatever reason it didn't work out, right? You could take that time, that energy, and place that somewhere else to look for that next opportunity. Right? Learn from whatever you did. It happened, right? You learned something from it. Take that experience and apply it to the next thing. Right? If that's a relationship, if that's a job, if that's, a business, whatever it is, keep your spirits up, right? Because I know for the hardest times, right, you can just really beat yourself up about some really silly stuff, and you don't think about it as being silly right this moment, but I can guarantee you down the road, you'll look back on this moment and you'll laugh at yourself. Like, how could I have ever just beat myself up over something like that? I've been there. I've done that many times. This time is like no other. Right? There's no reason to hate yourself. You made a mistake, you'll get over it, right? You'll continue to do better each and every day, right? Sometimes it takes a couple more steps. Sometimes you just have to look forward to just the next day to get you through to a time to where you feel more confident, to where you feel more motivated to go out and try it again. But don't ever think that that time, that was your one shot and you missed it. Maybe there's something else greater for you to come. That's one thing you got to keep in mind, and stop labeling things as that being the one defining moment, right? There's no one defining moment. There's a lot of times we have ambition to do great things in our lives, and it doesn't just work out that way, right? Like we could have this blueprint in life about how everything is supposed to work, but nothing ever works like that. And this opportunity, maybe you thought that was the best thing for you, but perhaps Perhaps you'll find something that's completely different from that thing that you would have no clue led to your happiness, right? That's the thing to keep in mind, is to be open-minded. Yeah, some things hurt, right? Some things happen in life and they do sting, they do hurt, but we got to pick ourselves back up. We got to shake ourselves off. We got to stop talking to ourselves in a negative way. Start talking in a more positive way. What can I do now? I realize that happened. I forgive myself for whatever it was that I did. I'm going to move on from this point. That's what you have to do to better your life, by moving forward, by forgiving yourself. And I know a lot of times it's hard to forgive yourself because, again, we get in that, slip into that mindset that was that one defining moment. But I'm telling you, it's not. There's more out there. There's more in store for you, right? There's a reason why it didn't work out, right? Now, sitting there trying to figure out what that reason is not the answer either. Moving forward, looking forward, what is the next thing that I can get my hands on, that I can let absorb my energy in a positive way? And realize that I'm going to stop talking myself so badly, because that is not going to help me. It's not going to help you. And if you have to work on that every single day, just a little bit at a time, tell yourself a couple positive things every single day. You know, do some positive affirmations, right? Like, I'm strong, I will find something, right? I am dedicated, I am motivated. You know, do a bunch of different affirmations that can really help you, get you through, you know, this time where you're feeling such hate for yourself. There's no reason for it, right? We're all human, we all make mistakes. You know, you take a licking, you just keep on ticking, right? You just gotta keep going. Get back up, dust yourself off, it's fine, it's okay. Let's proceed to the next thing. Keep a smile on your face. You realize by doing these small things, they help you, you know, keep that motivation. They can help keep you, find that hope, right? That hope that another day will come, another day, something brighter will come, as long as I keep moving, as long as I keep dedicating myself to those things that matter to me, things will get better. So stop hating yourself. Start talking to yourself in a way that you would talk to someone that you truly love. Talk to yourself in that manner. You realize that by doing this really helps you out. It really helps you stop hating yourself. So do that each and every day. Make it a thing as soon as you get up. Say one positive thing about yourself, one positive thing about your day. Whether you believe that or not, make it so, because it's true.